posts to registration forms, fundraising initiatives to event promotion, link in bio tools like Linktree are a great way to organize your content and connect with your audience. The challenge is, most of those links still send people to separate tools for forms and payments, creating more steps for your customers and more work for you to keep track of everything. You can link out to forms, signups, events, but actually collecting payments, that's where things get a bit clunky. Sure, you can link directly to your PayPal or Venmo, but reconciling payments with data collection forms or DMs can be a headache. So, in this video, I'll show you a simple way to add payments to your links and a couple of small tweaks you can make to your forms to keep things organized and cut down on spam. Let's start with the Linktree setup. On social media, most people use this to share multiple links, like event signups, fundraisers, or registrations. But usually, the form collects information and payments happen somewhere else. You're matching payments to submissions, chasing people, or trying to reconcile everything after the fact. A simpler way to do this is to use a form that collects both information and payment in one flow. With Payable Forms, you can take a Google form and add a payment step directly at the end. So now, instead of linking to separate tools, each link in your link tree can go to a form where people fill it out and pay in one go. You might have something like event registration, donation collection, member fees, and each one is its own payable form. Simple, organized, and self contained. The big benefit here is everything stays connected. When someone submits your form, you immediately see their info and their payment status together, so you're not guessing and you're not having to follow up as much. With Payable, you can simply and securely collect payments through a Google form via Stripe, Square, PayPal, Rapid, or Razorpay, with each provider accepting a variety of tenders such as credit, Apple Pay, Venmo, Cash App, and more. Now, if you're sharing these links publicly, especially on social media, there's one more thing you'll want to do: reduce spam. When you post the URL to your form on a public forum, these links can easily get picked up by bots and become targets for spam. One simple way to safeguard against this is by breaking your form into sections. So instead of one long page, you guide people through it step by step. For example, Section 1 collects basic info, Section 2 collects order details, and Section 3 is payment. This makes the form easier for people to complete, and it also makes it harder for bots to crawl and auto submit your form. Most spam bots are built for simple, single page forms, so adding sections adds just enough structure to filter a lot of that out. So when you combine these two ideas, you've got one link in your bio that routes people to your different outlets, forms that collect both information and payments, and a setup that's a lot more resistant to spam. It's a small change, but it makes your whole workflow a lot smoother, especially if you're sharing forms over social media. If you found this video useful, check out our channel for more Google Form tips, tutorials, and payable content. Thanks for watching.